Pallavi. Welcome everyone. I am Neha Kumar, Program Specialist with UNCDF. Thank you for taking the time to be able to join us for this momentous virtual launch of the Mission Shakti Living Lab, a partnership between the Government of Odisha and the United Nations Capital Development Fund. The partnership will address barriers that limit women's access to financial security, autonomy, and financial freedom with the use of digital technologies and leveraging rising e-commerce industry in India. It will support 3.5 million SHG women and low-income individuals to have access to digital financial services and thereby improve their financial health. It will also facilitate better access to affordable market opportunities, capital for business promotion, and market solutions for better linkages for at least 10,000 micro enterprises led by women. The interventions are global in nature and will test new models to drive financial health for women SDGs and micro enterprises. It also aims to be an anchor for learning that could be shared globally, especially across the least developed countries. The program is a dedicated effort by the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik, to improve the lives of women and low and moderate income people in the state. The initiative will create better income and saving opportunities by leveraging digital platforms. The state of Odisha is geared towards embracing the new age of digital innovation to economically empower SHG members and women micro enterprises. At UNCDF, the financial health work is centered on enhancing people's financial security, resilience, and well-being. Thus, this partnership will culminate into a point of confluence that will engage women in economic activities, empower them to achieve positive changes in their lives and of their communities, and thereby the nation at large. To shed more light on this, may I please request Ms. Preeti Sinha, Executive Secretary at UNCDF, to please share a few words.
Good morning to all the honorable members of Mission Shakti team, to my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings from New York, still a bit early in the morning here. But first, let me thank the Government of Odisha for partnering with UNCDF. I'm really glad to be here today for the official launch of this new program that focuses on the financial health of women, with the participation of all distinguished partners who could join us today. Globally, women and girls face barriers in accessing financial services linked to multiple factors, including socio-cultural contexts and their limited capacity to use and access digital services. We realize that including people in the financial system is much more about than having a bank account. It's about creating opportunities to help communities build financially healthy lives and actively participate in today's connected economy. Women's limited role outside the household has created unequal access to markets and low negotiation or bargaining powers in supply chains. The International Financial Corporation research shows that greater inclusion of women in the economy, in some cases, may increase the gross domestic product between at least 2 to 3.5%. India is currently positioned to reap the opportunities that come with digital technologies to enhance women's financial security and financial freedom and move towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. Given that financial inclusion initiative in India, which has dominantly helped reach the rural areas and set a global infrastructure within the India stack, the focus on financial resilience allows us to take the value created by this infrastructure one step further. Mission Shakti, a program by the Government of Odisha with the objective of strengthening women's self-help groups, provides the foundations to address the development issues with a financial resilience lens. Mission Shakti aims to leverage the social capital of women's groups to enhance their economic empowerment through access to finance. UNCDF's Center for Financial Health, in partnership with Government of Odisha, has set up Mission Shakti Living Lab to leverage the power of digital and markets and address the barriers that women face to achieve autonomy, and financial freedom. I would like to now take an opportunity to thank various members involved. I'd like to start with Mrs. Sujata Karthikeyan, the IAS Commissioner cum Secretary, Department of Mission Shakti. Ms. Mansi Nimble, IAS SMD cum CEO, Odisha Livelihoods Mission. Shri Binod Kumar Jena, Joint Secretary of Government, Department of Mission Shakti, and Shri Sudhanshu Shekhar Nayak, Officer on Special Duty, Department of Mission Shakti. If I've forgotten anybody or left them out, please feel included. And really thank you very much for all your involvement. I'm very pleased to be here today for this signing ceremony. Neha, over to you.
Thank you, Preeti, for sharing those words. I would now request Ms. Sujata R. Karthikeyan, IAS Commissioner cum Secretary, Department of Mission Shakti, to please share the keynote address.
Thank you. Thank you, Neha. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you, UNCDF, for partnering with us. And I'm sorry, I didn't know that you'd be joining us from New York. We would have set a later time. So I just checked, it's 6:39 or something. So sorry about that. So no, we are very happy with this partnership because mainly what I saw in this partnership was that it gives customized solutions to women and their collectives. We have a lot of development in India on the banking front, a lot of financial inclusion of women, and Odisha is one of the leading states in that. But with this project, we really aim to give customized solutions to our women's groups, to our federations, who may not just be, as you said, satisfied with just a bank account. When we talk of financial services, we talk of insurance, we talk of pensions, but right now we understand it is one size fits all. And how can we work together with different partners? And rightly, it's called Living Lab, so that we can develop solutions which probably, can be upscaled to meet the needs of women in general, even across countries. So this was the first thing that struck us about our conversation and this partnership, that it gives customized solutions. Second, we are taking quite a large group of women. It's not in a way a pilot, because we are also dealing with issues and we are also dealing with solutions that have worked. So this will impact a large number of our women's groups. So that is something that is very exciting for us when we talk about e-commerce. We talk about strengthening incomes across the state, taking few districts and blocks first and then upscaling it. So in terms of scale, it will really give us some good ideas, this partnership. And third, it's always a pleasure to work with international organizations like the UNCDF, mainly because of the technical partnership that's assured to us. You will bring, I'm sure, the best practices from across the world, and you have a strong team here as well as across other countries. And we are looking forward to that technical partnership, which will strengthen our people who are working in the field, which will give them new ideas. And essentially, even our cadres would gain by this. So there are a lot of win-wins for both of us. And I'm quite excited. This project was to take off last year, but with COVID and other things, it got slightly delayed. But it's good that it's starting now. And we want to hit the ground running. So we've lost a lot of time, but we'll make up for it. And especially, I think, when we started talking about this partnership, COVID had not yet happened. But the last 2 years have shown us how important it is that we are dealing with these issues. If a woman sitting in a particular village or a small town can actually put her products on sale through an e-commerce website, and she has access to digital technologies for it, well, these 2 years have shown us that it's very, very important, COVID or no COVID, for businesses to continue, we have to search for newer solutions. And not only the digital part of it, even the strengthening of women's groups and the kind of talks we are having at asset monetization and so many other ideas which have been discussed at all levels. I'm very keen on this project, and our entire team will work very hard to make it a success. And we hope that by this time next year, we'll have a lot of things to show. So thank you everybody. And let's get on with the signing, Neha.
Thank you for your really inspiring words. I would request you, ma'am, and Ms. Sinha to please sign the documents.
Yeah.
And once you're done with it, do show it to us in the camera so that we can capture this monumental moment.
Yes.
Truly one of its kind partnership that's happening in the Indian context. And this is a very monumental moment. So thank you everyone who's also been part of this journey to get it to this point.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, do we show the document? What is it?
Okay. Please hold up the documents so that
oh, sorry, let me turn off my background.
So this is maybe just for a picture.
yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Preeti. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I would now like to request Mr. Andre Demel, Director UNCDF, to please share his thoughts and close today's meeting.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Sujata Karthikeyan, Commissioner Secretary, Department of Mission Shakti, Odisha. Thank you, Preeti, and thank you all members participant to this ceremony. Thank you again for this very inspiring word. I just wanted to remind all of us that still 1 billion women do not have formal financial services due to persistent barrier in access to identification documents, mobile phone, digital skills, financial capabilities, as well as inappropriate products and services. These challenges are compounded, as we mentioned earlier, by laws and norms that can undermine a woman's right to participate in the labor force, control assets, establish and access funding to grow formal businesses, and ultimately make her own economic decision. The Government of Odisha, through its Mission Shakti and in partnership with UNCDF, Center for Financial Health, aims to accelerate access of women's self-help group members to comprehensive and financial services and inclusive financial services and new economic opportunities through digital technology. And Madam Commissioner, you mentioned also the power of the digital revolution to really change that and to enable access to a whole new range of opportunities for women. So the Mission Shakti Living Lab will test innovation that will allow the deployment of model and services, as well as the continuing evaluation of what works and what doesn't work, what needs to be improved and changed to strengthen the financial resilience of specific vulnerable segment of the population. The program in the next 4 years will impact more than 10,000 microenterprises and 3.5 million women and low-income households in the state of Odisha. It will encourage usage of financial product and digital solutions with the potential to increase women's income and enhance financial health through resilience, control, and freedom, which are the 3 pillars of financial health. The Living Lab will also serve as a global base for creating and sharing learning to the broader topic of financial health with a broader constituency of UNCDF partners, and especially LDCs, where we have most of our programming. And we are very excited about the potential to create a very strong South-South learning and working relationship between what we're going to do with you in Odisha and all the LDCs where we work, and who are also going to benefit from all the lessons and exchange around financial health. So again, very excited. We are very excited about this new initiative and partnership, and I wanted to thank you for this partnership.
Thank you.
Back to you, Neha.
Thank you, Andre. And with that, we conclude today's meeting. Thank you, everyone, again, for taking the time. And yes, let's hit the ground running now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks
Very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.